And welcome to this edition of Baseball Essential, everybody. My name is Gershon Rabinowitz. The Yankees farm system has experienced a renaissance of late. 15 players this season have made their Major League debut with the New York Yankees, and another wave of players is coming. After Luis Severino made his debut a couple of weeks ago, another pitcher is coming through the farm system. Their first-round draft pick this year, the highest since Matthews in 1993. James Kaprielian out of UCLA joins us, and James, it's an honor to have you on.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
James, at Beckham High School in Irvine, California, you went 33-3 with a .96 earned run average. Your coach, Kevin Laval, said that he never coached a pitcher with better stuff. How gratifying is it to hear it from somebody of his caliber?
Yeah, it means a lot. Obviously, he's seen a lot of baseball players, and it means a lot to be able to, be put in that category and whatnot, but it couldn't have done it with the guys behind me. I had a great defense, great catchers, and really all I had to do was just give my team a chance to win, and they took care of the rest, so that's for the numbers right there.
If you look at the independent pitching, 250 strikeouts. Just impressive numbers, really blew everybody away there.
Just trying to get ahead in the count and make pitches and do my job, and obviously, sometimes it works out the way you want it.
And the Seattle Mariners, they took notice of it. 40th round, they drafted you in 2012, obviously did not sign. You attended UCLA. You pitched your freshman season out of the bullpen, not as a starter. What does a pitcher do to prepare to pitch in relief as opposed to taking the ball every fifth day?
It's a little different. That was my first time actually being in relief, so I was trying to learn from some of the guys who'd been doing it before. You kind of just have to be ready to go at any time, and that was the biggest thing. Just trying to keep my arm and body ready anytime I got the opportunity to jump out on the mound.
In a game situation, what differences are there with preparation? I mean, you're sitting in the bullpen for so many innings. How do you prepare to face hitters, and how do you attack them as opposed to, let's say, pitching in the rotation?
With the rotation, you kind of have a stable routine, and every 7 days, you still have the same workouts and same catch play going on, bullpens and whatnot. Obviously, with the bullpen, it's a little different. You might have one day where you're on the mound, 2 days in a row, maybe even three. So you just have to stay ready at all times, and kind of just be ready to bounce back, and not really let your body or mind control too much of what you're feeling.
In 2014, UCLA, they moved you to the starting rotation to become the ace of the staff, but that was a very tough year for you. Your mother, Barbara, passed away after a long battle with cancer, 14 years. She battled cancer. What type of relationship did you have with her, and did you ever contemplate giving up baseball?
She was definitely my biggest inspiration. I mean, she's kind of been there for every step of the way. She's always supported me, always been the one, just like, anybody would say their mom has. But I think she kind of did a little bit, more over the top, and she's always been my support, and, at this point now, she's who I strive to be like every single day, just giving to other people, and cancer is definitely something that's affected me and my family, so, living every day and keeping my mom in mind is something that's big for me, and, never really thought about quitting baseball because of it. Obviously, baseball is a big part of my life at this point. So, and this is something that she would want me to do and pursue. So, I'm glad I'm able to be here and be able to do this.
Mentioned that something that she wanted you to pursue. You pursued it 18 days later, pitching for Team USA against Chinese Taipei. 6 innings in that start, 12 strikeouts, 6 shutout innings of ball. What emotions were going through your mind, given everything you went through when you were making that start?
It was very emotional. I mean, there's a lot of pressure at the time. I felt a little bit of anxiety to get out on the mound, but I was excited to be out there with those guys, and everybody out there knew what I was going through, and there was plenty of support that was going on throughout the coaching staff, all of USA Baseball and the teammates. So they knew, what was going through my mind, and I just wanted to go out there and represent myself, my family, and especially my mom well, and I think I did that, and I had a good time doing it.
During your senior season, you went 10-4, 2.03 ERA. You had over 100 strikeouts, 33 walks or so. Earned Pac-12 first-team honors. You were named the second-team All-American and combined to pitch the first no-hitter in the history of UCLA. What did it mean for you to be forever remembered as part of that school's illustrious athletic history?
It's special. I mean, I got to throw a no-hitter with David Berg, and he's one of the best relievers in the game of college baseball, and in my opinion, he'll be one of the best relievers in the game at the major league level as well one day. And there's a great group of guys and athletes who've been through UCLA, and maybe one day my name will be known in those books. It's not really for me to determine. I don't really make legacy. Other people make legacy. So I'm just trying to be the best I can be, and see where it takes me.
In UCLA, they've had a very strong baseball legacy. Brandon Crawford, Chase Utley. You look at just some of the guys that they've had, it's such an impressive list. And then you look at just the basketball history and just so much tradition that was there with UCLA. What did it mean for you to be able to be a part of that and just be around that every day?
It's great. I mean, at UCLA, they lead the the country in national championships, and it's something special to be a part of. And there's an expectation level of being a winner when you're at UCLA, and it's something that's good to be a part of, and it keeps the bar high for you. And I loved it. I enjoyed my time there, and I'm going to miss it. But obviously, professional baseball is going to be pretty fun for me to enjoy.
Speaking of professional baseball, that no-hit magic continued in your first start with the Staten Island Yankees. You made 2 appearances in the Gulf Coast. One was pretty rough, your debut, and then you pitched pretty well the second one. That game in Staten Island, it was in Lowell. You pitched 3 scoreless innings, 3 no-hit innings. Did having a few days after being promoted allow you to adjust quickly? And what did you take out of that start?
Absolutely. I mean, I got to watch a little bit of a game in Aberdeen until we got rained out, and just trying to get company with the team and learn some faces and watch these guys play a little bit. And I'm just out here to try and do my job and give these guys an opportunity to win. And do whatever I can to just try to improve every single day.
What preparation goes into that? Obviously, you really didn't see them that much. Did Pat Osborne and Butch Henry give you any advice going into that start to help you relax and just get back to starting because you haven't done that in a couple of months?
They just told me have fun, and I think that was one of the biggest messages. I'm out here working hard every single day, and they know that, and they're telling me have fun. So that's what I just try to do. I go have fun a little bit and just run with it and see how it goes. And it worked out. We won that game, and I'm glad I could have done my job to be a part of it.
Yankee scouting director Damon Oppenheimer, he said that he's been scouting you for a long time. Did you have any indication that the Yankees would be the team to eventually draft you?
You never really know who's interested and who's not. Obviously there's mock drafts and stuff, and I had friends sending me stuff saying, hey, the Yankees, have you in their mock draft for the past 3 mock drafts or whatever. But you never really know, so I wouldn't say I really knew. But the fact that I'm here now, it's pretty special, and I'm blessed to be a part of it.
And as a kid, you stepped foot in the old Yankee Stadium as a 12-year-old, but you never were in the new Yankee Stadium. What recollections do you have of the old stadium, and do you intend on visiting the new house before you eventually reach the Bronx as a player?
One thing I remember would be the lights. I mean, it's just the fans, the lights, everyone kind of seemed locked in, and you kind of get that vibe with New York, and it's definitely a special organization. Some I'm really excited and honored to be a part of. With the new stadium, I don't know. I haven't thought about that if I want to, go check it out or not first. But it's definitely something I should talk about with some friends and family and see what we got to do about it. But hopefully I can, get there one day and be able to put the pinstripe uniform on there.
And hopefully that day will come sooner rather than later. It's been an honor to have you on the show, and we wish you the best moving forward.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, James.